So, if you watched the last episode, you may have learned a thing or two about non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. If not, you should probably take a second and watch that one first. I mean, it's only like 3 minutes, that's the whole gimmick, you know? Unless you already know what NFTs are and you're pretty confident about it, then hopefully you'll pass the test at the end of it to just prove how much you know. Anyways, today we're going to look a little bit deeper into the downsides of NFTs and why some people are feeling cautious about this fancy new currency, product, collectible, but whatever it is, some people don't like it, so let's dig into why.
3-minute flicks. Entertaining, educating, and enlightening.
As we talked about last time, NFTs run off a similar system to popular cryptocurrencies. Most notably, they're part of the Ethereum blockchain. Since NFTs are non-centralized, in the same way that there isn't a bank on the other side of your Bitcoin wallet, NFT purchases and ownership require the Ethereum blockchain to verify and power the transaction. You may have heard the term mining before in regards to crypto. Well, mining in this case is having physical computer parts solve complex puzzles and process massive amounts of digital information in order to grant the NFT any real, tangible authenticity. Well, that's all well and good. NFTs use fancy internet technology called blockchains that run off a platform known as Ethereum. Where does the bad come in? Well, it turns out it costs an absurd amount of energy to process even a single NFT transaction. Ethereum on its own is already noteworthy of using a very hefty amount of energy, clocking in about as much as the amount of electricity that the entire country of Libya uses on a day-to-day basis. With NFTs growing, that means that the electricity price will continue to grow alongside the tokens, making for a huge environmental worry for some. According to some studies, a single Ethereum transaction consumes roughly 70.32 kilowatt hours, enough to power an entire US home for 2.5 days. The carbon footprint of this transaction is comparable to watching almost 6,000 hours of YouTube, or over 76,000 credit card transactions. For a lot of us, that number can be kind of incomprehensible, but the sheer amount of NFTs being transferred now through mining NFTs, bidding, selling, transferring, minting, and even the simple act of verifying ownership makes the amount of electricity used even more beyond comprehension. So what does this all mean? What will sustained NFT transactions and ownership actually amount to in the long run? Currently, Ethereum annually is estimated to consume roughly 45 terawatts of electricity, comparable to the yearly power consumption of entire countries like Hungary. On the pollution side, this amounts to 21.35 metric tons of carbon dioxide being released every year, matching the carbon footprint of the entire country of Sudan. These may seem like manageable amounts now, they're so far above our heads that we can't even really imagine what this could mean. But the format is still somewhat in its infancy, and without any major changes to the platform, these numbers are expected to grow exponentially.
3-minute flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.